Okay, hockey fans in the desert Southwest, it's a party in Vegas. It's Fan Appreciation Week as the final week of the home season comes to a close for the Vegas Golden Knights. We're looking here on the Toshiba Plaza tonight as we look forward to a game between the Golden Knights and their newest rivals in the desert Southwest, the Arizona Coyotes. Both teams playing very well right now. As we prepare for tonight's game, we get an opportunity to visit with some folks for hockey talk in the desert Southwest, and I think you'll like what we've got in store for you. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with another segment of Hockey Talk in the desert Southwest.
Has always been the coolest place in the desert. Now with the addition of the Ice Den Chandler, our 2 locations hosting 5 sheets of ice make the Ice Den your home for youth, travel, and adult hockey leagues. Our nationally recognized Learn to Skate programs offer world-class instruction for skaters of all ages. Our pro shop features equipment and apparel with the top hockey and figure skating brands. 18 Degrees Express with the Chili Bean Cafe make the Ice Den the perfect place to host your next birthday party or special event. Visit us online at coyotesice.com.
All right, it's another visit to Vegas. We always come up here and enjoy coming up to City National Arena. Getting a chance to visit this morning with the beat writer for the Las Vegas Review-Journal, Steve Carp. Steve, welcome.
Good to be back with you.
Tell me a little bit about the season, Steve. It's coming to a regular season end, but it doesn't end there, does it?
No, there's going to be hockey in April for this team and for the fans, and it's been an amazing story that continues to evolve every day.
You know, you and I talked just briefly up there off camera, and you told me they got the X and they're going for the Y. It's kind of like alphabet soup, huh?
A little bit, you know, clinching a playoff spot's important. Clinching the division's even bigger because then you would have home ice the first couple rounds, and with their home crowd and their rink, it's a big edge for them that they want to keep.
Tell me a little bit, when you started covering this team, you know, before it was even a team, did you think this was possible realistically in the first year?
Honestly, I thought they'd win 28 or 29 games, and if they were exciting, the fans would stick with it. No one could have ever predicted this in a million years. It's been remarkable from the very first game when they beat Dallas, when James Neal scored to win it, when they were totally outplayed. Right. It's obviously the emotional home opener on October 10th when they had to basically do a 180 on their plans for opening night and make it a more solemn occasion. And just the fact that they had that hot start kind of gave them confidence, and the players believed in themselves that they could indeed be this good. And it's done nothing but grow, and they've overcome injuries, start with Fleury. And they've had a lot of guys miss games this year, but a lot of guys took advantage of their opportunities. Guy like William Carlson, he was on the third line in preseason, and now he's a 40-goal scorer.
So you're in the locker room every day. How has this team meshed over the course of the season?
Chemistry is amazing. They've got great rapport. They love playing for their coach, Gerard Gallant. He treats them like men. He trusts their game. And I think everyone gets along really well. The young guys are not razzed. They're made to feel welcome and at home. And, you know, this is a team without a captain.
Right.
Nobody's wearing the C on their uniform, but they have a really good leadership group. Fleury, Derek England, James Neal, Perron. These guys have been through the wars, and they understand what it takes to be successful.
You know, and it always starts in goal, and you guys have seen plenty of goaltenders this season, haven't you?
Yeah, there have been a few, but they've all stepped in and done a good job when asked. And but they can't really go far without Fleury, so they need to keep him upright.
You know, when we look around City National Arena, and I know you see this every day when you're out here, but does it ever shock you how many fans come out here and how many different jerseys you see?
Well, I'm not that surprised. I just wonder some days why are these kids in school?
Right.
Maybe we got more kids homeschooled in Las Vegas than I ever imagined. But no, you know what? If I were a kid, I'd want to come out here and watch my team practice. It's free. You've got unbelievable proximity that you would never get if you were at a game. And the players are good. They'll sign autographs for the kids afterwards. It's a really good setup, and they really thought it out well when they built this practice facility.
Tell us a little bit about the executive group. You got that starts with Bill Foley and goes on down, but everybody seems to be in lockstep all the way down to the on-ice coaches, don't they?
Yeah, well, Foley deserves a lot of the credit because he hired the right people.
Right.
Even more so, he let those people do their jobs.
Right.
And really, when you think about who deserves the credit, you really have to start with George McPhee, the general manager. He put the hockey ops staff together. He hired Gerard Gallant and the coaching staff. He picked the players, and he had a vision. He had a plan, and so far it's worked out pretty well.
So the obvious question is, how far can this team go in the playoffs?
Honestly, it'll go as far as Marc-Andre Fleury can take them.
Right.
You need great goaltending to win in the Stanley Cup and to hoist it up. You got to win 16 games. You're not going to do it unless you have really good goaltending. If Fleury's on his game, if Fleury can be Fleury, they have a shot to go a long way. They do.
So I'm obviously up here because I cover the entire desert Southwest, and tonight's a big game for the Arizona Coyotes in town, and you know that they're 0-4 right now against Vegas. So how big is this game, just in a territorial type thing?
I think from the Knights' perspective, it's 2 points they want to get.
Right.
Because San Jose's right on their heels. You know, they only have a 5-point edge over the Sharks. But the Coyotes are a far different team than the one that Vegas played the last time. And I think they're playing much better. And I do think the Coyotes are going to come in here tonight looking for some payback and get a win and not get swept in the series.
So are you seeing a little rivalry? I know the NHL tried to build a rivalry before this ever started when Vegas got the team between here and Phoenix. Is that something you're seeing, or not really?
I think for a rivalry you need to have two good teams.
Right.
And the Coyotes, unfortunately, are not where they want to be. When they get to that point where they're winning and the Knights are still winning,
right,
then I think we have the potential for a really good rivalry between Phoenix and Las Vegas. But until the Coyotes start winning and having some success to match the Golden Knights, I think it's not going to really be a rivalry.
Steve, let's finish it up today with you telling me, what do you do for an encore next season? No matter how far this team goes this year, what can you do to improve on what this year's been like?
Well, the bar has been set pretty high. Let's not kid ourselves. But a lot will depend on what happens in free agency and in the draft and what George McPhee ultimately decides to do. They have several unrestricted free agents. James Neal, David Perron, and Lucas Spriza are among the top three. Will Carlson's a restricted free agent. He's not going anywhere.
Right.
And then they've got to make some decisions on whether Malcolm Subban's their answer long term and go after Marc-Andre Fleury retires. Right. So do they pursue trying to sign a goalie in free agency or draft a goalie? I mean, a lot of decisions have to be made, and I think this team's going to look a lot different in October than the one you're seeing right now in late March.
Steve, I appreciate your time as always, and we'll see you up tonight in the press box.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.
In today's odor elimination, sanitizing, and deodorizing market, air spaces and fabrics are treated with very aggressive, highly toxic, and often very dangerous but cheap chemical-based solutions. These chemicals have harmful residues and pollutants that can impact your health and the well-being of those around you. This is the bad news. The good news is there's something better. That something is OxyPal. OxyPal is a fast-growing company based in Phoenix, Arizona, with franchises opening across North America. OxyPal has developed a way to eliminate, not mask or disguise, all organic-based odors in any airspace or on any fabric surface with ozone, also called trioxygen. Ozone is present in the atmosphere, and it is what protects our planet, our environment, and every living thing on Earth. Through years of research and development, OxyPal has perfected a way to harness and apply this powerful solution to to purify airspaces and fabric surfaces safely and effectively, eliminating all organic bacteria, viruses, mold, fungi, and allergens on the molecular level. OxyPow has designed and perfected many next-generation and evolutionary alternative products and services safe for people, pets, and our planet. The solutions offered by OxyPow are stronger, safer, non-toxic, and a great value. Visit our website and online store today at www.oxypow.com. On our website, you can make a service appointment, buy products, or learn more about us and our great franchising opportunities.
Visiting with Shea Theodore here in the Golden Knights locker room after the morning skate. Big game tonight, Shea, coming up, because I know you guys want to continue to gain points, right? Even though you've got the playoffs by clinch. Tell me a little bit about what it's like in the locker room right now.
It's good. It's a good feeling. All the guys they're excited to be here every day, and we have a lot of fun around the rink, and that definitely adds to our game.
So you get the Arizona Coyotes again tonight. You got the offer against them, they have the offer against you. So how important is it for you guys to not only collect the 2 points, but to win the season series in a complete shutout?
Definitely, it's a tight race coming down to the wire here. A lot of teams are fighting for their positions, and they're a good team. They have a lot of good players, and they beat Tampa the other night, which definitely shows what kind of game that they're playing, and we definitely have to come out with our best if we want to beat them.
What's the mental focus like in the locker room right now? You got the playoff spot clinched, but I know you want to win the division, get as many points as you can, I should say. But what's the mental status like here?
It's good. Guys are having fun. It's good. It's good to be at the rink every day. We have that mentality where you come in, you work hard, you have fun, and you'll be rewarded. So that's kind of what our mentality is right now.
Can you recap the season at this point so far, from the start here in Vegas to where you're at now with the fan support and all the things that you guys have been through?
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy to see. The fan base that we've been growing. It's definitely one of the strongest and the loudest buildings in the league. I love playing at home. I know all the guys love playing here. It's just an honor to be able to play in front of the city, in front of these fans.
Could you have imagined at the beginning of the season that it was going to end like this, with you guys in a playoff spot and a chance to clinch the division?
I don't think so. I think nobody would have guessed that we would be here. But we're all season long we've been trying to prove those doubters wrong, and we've been playing our own game and worrying about everyone in this locker room, and that's the most important thing.
Shea, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight. Good luck the rest of the way. Okay.
Thank you very much.
There's a good chance, yeah. Yeah, good chance.
If he does, would he replace Carpenter?
He's going to replace somebody if he does, but it won't be Carpenter.
The league has finally decided to switch the procedure for goaltender interference. We talked about the subject a couple of weeks ago. Now that the new procedure is in place, do you think it will lead to at least more consistency in the calls? I know Monday night you thought you had one there.
Yeah.
And so what do you?
No, I think it's good. I think the league, the general managers, and the owners met in Boca a week or two ago, and they decided that, and I think it's a good thing. No, I think it's a positive thing for sure. There'll be more consistency, and I think they'll do a good job.
What's been the most frustrating part for you and Tommy when you make these challenges, really believing in your heart that you're right, and then you find out you're wrong.
No, you know what, Carp? It's never been frustrating for me all year, to be honest with you. I mean, sure, you want to win every time you challenge, but I know looking at them, they're controversial calls. Everyone's a tough call, so the referee's got a tough job to do. The people trying to got a tough job to do. So I haven't been really frustrated, to be honest with you. I know the way it's going to go, and But I think the new rule change is going to help. I think it's going to make more consistency. There's good people there. It's tough, and every one of those calls are tough. No, I think it'll be positive for everyone.
You've been aggressive with the challenges. Does it change the way you challenge it at all? Do you challenge?
No, it doesn't change nothing for us, for sure. The only ones you get really worried about are the ones on the outside. It doesn't change that.
Well, can you talk about this expansion draft and what impact it had on creating this team and the ultimate success that it's had?
Well, the expansion draft was outstanding for us. Obviously, our management staff and our scouting staff did an unbelievable job. They worked real hard the year before up to the expansion draft, and the results are there, obviously. So they built a great team, but they also built a very good future for us with all the draft picks that we had last year and the future draft picks. So we did an outstanding job.
And the rules for it, how did it compare to past expansion drafts?
Seriously, I can't remember the rules in the past expansion. So.
Do you know if Lucas Visa is expected to come back before the regular season ends?
Where'd that come from?
I thought it yesterday.
I feel very confident, yes. And again, I don't want to put pressure on players, but I feel very confident.
Who's it got tonight? Subi?
No, Louis.
Arizona comes in having upped their game over the last month or so. Looking at some of their tape recently, what have they improved as opposed to when you saw them earlier this season?
I would say they improved in every aspect of the game. I think they're a real good team. They're younger players who get more experience, and I think they're playing a better defensive game. But no, I mean, you look at the last 30, 35 games, they're one of the better teams in the league. Their record's real good. They're playing hard. They're playing a good, solid, all-around game. So they've completely turned it around. Real good team.
What will be your biggest challenge until the playoffs starts for this?
I hope there's no challenge. I hope it's getting the team ready to play. We got 6 more games before the playoffs start, and let's make sure we're ready to play. Let's make sure we play like we played the other night, the second and third period. Be ready to compete, be ready to battle, and like I said, there's going to be some challenges with that. But I watch games every night, and there's no different from any other team. So it's just keeping our guys ready to play and focus.
With this team in first year of existence, first playoff, what's the biggest challenge for the mindset?
I'm not even thinking playoffs right now. I know we're in the playoffs, but we're not worried about playoffs right now. We're worried about finishing the regular season, and then when April 8th or 9th comes, we'll sit down and we'll talk about who our opponent's going to be and get ready for that. So you can't worry about the playoffs right now because we've got work to do.
Anything else for Turk?
We need you.
We need you.
We need you to support Wildcat hockey.
The Wildcats are back in action, and it's time to show your U of A pride at the TCC Arena. Please call for tickets or come to the TCC box office. U of A hockey is affordable and fun for the entire family.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you to support U of A Wildcat hockey.
Así, los mirados despacito, con las paredes de tu laberinto, este niño solo no me grito.
Alright, it's another installment of Hockey Talk in the Desert Southwest. I'm out front of T-Mobile Arena just before tonight's game between the Golden Knights and the Arizona Coyotes. And I've got Superfan Matt with me. Matt's got the flag. He's got a little bit of everything here. He is a Vegas Knights fan. And Matt, tell me a little bit about how you got to be a Vegas Knights fan.
Sure. Well, I moved here about 4 months ago, and I'm big into all sports. And now that we have a professional team in Vegas for hockey, it's a very exciting thing. After what happened in October, we definitely needed something positive in our city. And the fact that it's our first season here and we already made the playoffs, it's a great thing for all of Vegas. So totally excited.
Tell me what you thought when the team came here. First of all, it's kind of a shock to bring hockey to this part of the desert, and especially Vegas. So what were your thoughts?
A lot of people thought that like Vegas, it wasn't big for hockey because it's like super hot during the summer. But as you can see, like every game we get tens of thousands of fans here and we go crazy. So we definitely love our hockey here in Vegas.
So you guys are the home ice advantage for the Golden Knights, is that correct?
Oh yeah, for sure. The fan energy once you're inside the stadium, it's electric, and it definitely pushes the players to do all they can to win. And it definitely shows with their home record being so impressive here in Vegas.
Matt, tell me how far you think this team can go in the playoffs?
I think we can definitely go all the way to the Stanley Cup and win it, because everyone thought that we had no chance to win. Before the season started, we were 500 to 1 to win the Stanley Cup, and now we're down to 6 to 1 the betting odds. So I definitely think we have a good chance to win.
Got a favorite player on the team?
Definitely, I like William Karlsson. Just the amount of goals he scores, he's incredible. So for sure.
Wild Bill's a good choice for you.
Oh yeah.
All right, give me a little wave of that flag on camera.
Hey.
All right, it's another episode of Hockey Talk in the Desert Southwest. It's Fan Appreciation Night. We're outside T-Mobile Arena. We got some super fans, the super fan family. Who do we got with us tonight?
My name's Matt. This is my wife Brianne. This is Connor, and this is Kaylee.
And how old is everybody here?
Connor's 3 years old, and Kaylee's 9 months old.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. And Golden Knights fans all the way to the core, right?
Yes, sir. From day one.
So tell me a little bit about how you guys got to be hockey fans.
Just been Major League Baseball fans for our whole life, but just waiting to get a pro team here in Las Vegas, and hockey was the first one, so definitely got hooked on that, and we're loving it down here.
I'm looking by the personalized jerseys, and everybody's got a fan favorite. Is that right?
Yeah, we got.
Everyone's our favorite.
You got some.
Turn yours around. Show them the back ears. Turn around. Turn around. Let them see the back ears.
Oh yeah, Derek.
So we got England, the local boy.
I'm from Minnesota, so Nate Schmidt fits me pretty well. But
yes.
I saw Alex Tuck at the rookie camp, and he was outstanding.
Yeah, he's been good for us. So the whole team's been good for us. So
tell me what the season's been like. Did you guys expect the success that you've seen?
No, obviously hoping for it, but it's tough with an expansion team. But they've been great for the city after everything that's happened here in Las Vegas. I think it's been something for us to rally around, and success makes it even better. The house is packed every night. So
now we're looking at a clinch playoff spot. We're looking to try to win the division.
Absolutely.
How far can this team go in the playoffs?
Hey, why not? Let's go the whole way. Let's get the cup this year.
Hashtag Cup and One?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Enjoy the game, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
Welcome back in again, folks, to another edition of Hockey Talk in the Desert Southwest. We're wrapping up, as you can see behind me, a great week here in Las Vegas. It's Fan Appreciation Week for the Vegas Golden Knights as they celebrate not only a great season, but they get the opportunity to advance into the playoffs. Of course, we'll give you full coverage of playoff hockey in April here in Vegas. I want to thank everybody that took time to visit with us, especially everybody over here at the Golden Knights and the great opportunities that they gave us to get behind the scenes. I want to thank Shea Theodore for sitting down with us, Steve Carp, all of our fans we had a chance to visit with. It's always fun to come to Vegas, especially in a facility like this. The weather is beautiful, the performance is outstanding, and it was even more fun to be able to watch a game, a great hockey game between the Vegas Golden Knights and one of their new rivals, the Arizona Coyotes. So as we depart for this week from Vegas, we want to thank everybody for being a part of the show, and look forward to more trips to the most wonderful place on earth, Vegas.